The wait is finally over, and what came out of the silence hit harder than anyone expected. Beth Dutton and Rip Wheeler are back, and they brought dead bodies with them. The first official teaser for the Yellowstone spin-off has dropped, and it is everything fans of the franchise knew it would be: raw, tense, and unmistakably theirs. This is not a soft reboot. This is not a gentle continuation. This is Beth and Rip, unchanged and unfiltered, carrying their chaos into whatever life comes next. The spin-off has been officially confirmed under the name Dutton Ranch. It is worth noting that this was actually the title attached to the project from the very beginning, before cast members went on record saying the new show would feel distinctly different from Yellowstone and would carry a new identity to match. That promise apparently did not hold when it came to branding. The name is back. It is official. And in many ways, it makes perfect sense. Because whatever this new chapter is, it is still a Dutton story at its core. The narrative picks up after a time jump from the events of Yellowstone Season 5. Beth, Rip, and Carter have relocated to a new ranch, where the three of them are building something that, at least on the surface, looks like a quieter life. Whether Beth and Rip can sustain that kind of peace for more than 5 minutes is a question the show will inevitably answer. But the more emotionally compelling thread in this setup may actually be Carter's story. That kid has been through more than most adults could handle. And if Dutton Ranch gives him the chance to simply be a teenager school, friends, maybe even a first relationship, it would be one of the most quietly powerful arcs the Yellowstone universe has ever attempted. A casting call has confirmed that the production is looking for teenage boys between the ages of 16 and 19 to play a character named Dalton's friends. Since no one in the existing Yellowstone universe carries that name, it reads as a thinly veiled placeholder, almost certainly a cover name for Carter. The implication is clear: Carter will be in school, and he will have a social life that exists beyond the ranch. Unlike Tate's role in the 1923 spin-off, Carter is expected to appear regularly throughout the season, making his adolescence a genuine and ongoing part of the show's fabric. The household may also grow in a direction no one has fully accounted for yet. There is still the matter of the promise Beth made regarding Jamie's son, a child she swore would never know the identity of his biological father. If that baby remains with his mother, Beth loses control over that secret entirely. The logical move, at least from Beth Dutton's perspective, is to bring the child in. It would be very much in character for her to find a way to pull Jamie Jr. into their home, keeping the secret sealed under her own roof. The image of Beth managing a teenager, a toddler, and a ranch simultaneously is equal parts terrifying and fascinating. But Beth's world is expanding in ways that go beyond her family. For the first time in the Yellowstone universe, she is going to face an opponent who can genuinely hold their own against her. Academy Award winner Annette is joining the cast as Bula Jackson, a powerful and formidable ranch owner from Texas. The character has been described as strategic, supremely confident, and someone who knows exactly how to own a room. This is not another outside businessman trying to play cowboy. This is a woman who operates in the same language. Beth speaks fluently: dominance, leverage, and the art of never letting anyone see you flinch. Every scene those two share promises to be some of the most electrically charged television the franchise has ever produced. Bula Jackson does not arrive alone. Juan Pablo Raba is joining the cast as Hakeem, a man described as someone who handles problems quietly and efficiently. In the context of this universe, that description carries significant weight. Quiet efficiency, in the world of Yellowstone, has always been another way of saying dangerous and absolutely loyal. If his relationship to Bula mirrors the dynamic between Rip and Beth in any meaningful way, then the body count could climb considerably before the season is through. The supporting cast adds several more compelling layers. Ed Harris is coming aboard as Everett McKinney, a war veteran who also works as a veterinarian. His character feels like a deliberate counterweight to the volatility surrounding him, someone whose life experience has made him steady rather than reckless. The possibility of him forming a bond with Rip, or serving as a quiet guide for Carter, gives the show a kind of grounded, emotional anchor it will need, given how intense the rest of the cast is. Jai Courtney will play Rob Will, the new ranch foreman. The character has been described as intense and unpredictable, someone whose motivations are not immediately transparent. In any other setting, those qualities might read as assets. On a ranch where trust is essentially currency, they make him a variable that no one, especially not Rip Wheeler, is going to stop watching. Whether Rob Will proves himself or becomes a liability is the kind of slow-burning question that Yellowstone universe storytelling does exceptionally well. Mark Manica is taking on the role of Zachariah, a former convict attempting to rebuild his life as a cowboy. Redemption arcs in this universe rarely travel in a straight line, and Zachariah's path is likely to test him in ways he is not prepared for. Alongside him, Junior, Villarreal will play Azul, described as one of the top wranglers on the operation and someone clearly embedded in the structure of Rip's day-to-day work. On Carter's side of the story, Natalie Allen Lind is joining the cast as Oriana, a free-spirited and quietly rebellious young woman who was already seen kissing Carter in the teaser. She is entering his life at exactly the right moment or the most complicated one, depending on how you look at it. Carter is at an age where identity starts to crystallize, where the life you were raised in begins to feel either like home or like a cage, and someone like Oriana could push that tension in genuinely unexpected directions. The Dutton Ranch spinoff is set to premiere on May 15th. That date, confirmed alongside the release of the teaser, ends months of speculation and finally gives the fanbase something concrete to count down to. With a cast this loaded, a storyline this layered, and Beth Dutton back in the center of everything, the only real question is how long before the new ranch looks exactly like the old one. And knowing this family, probably not very long at all. Now we want to hear from you. Are you more excited to see Beth face off against Bula Jackson? Or is Carter's storyline the one you are watching most closely heading into May? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you are as locked in on the Yellowstone universe as we are, make sure you hit like and subscribe so you never miss a single update as more details continue to roll out.